Iran has just dropped a nuclear bombshell, but not the kind that you are thinking about. This time, it's a political warning and it's loud, clear, and dangerous. Tehran is furious, and now it's threatening to crank up its uranium enrichment to 90%. Yes, that's weapons grade level if Europe dares to trigger the return of a full United Nations sanction. Iran is also warning that if things go further, it could even walk out of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, that is NPT, a global pact that was designed to stop countries from building nuclear bombs. But the question is, why this sudden explosion of anger? Well, it all started with France's ultimatum. Paris told Iran either come back to the nuclear deal by the end of August or prepare for the consequences. Now, that consequences in the UN snapback sanction, tough restrictions that were lifted back in 2015 under the historic JCPOA, that is Iran's nuclear deal. If those sanctions return, then Iran's economy could face another blow. Oil exports cut off, assets frozen, and foreign companies backing away in fear. But you know what? Iran isn't backing down. In fact, it's going full throttle in the opposite direction. Iranian officials responded by saying that they are done with political patience. So, the new phase echoing across Iranian media is strategic deterrence, a thinly veiled way of saying that mess with us and we'll show you how serious we can get. Now let's break that particular thing down. Right now, Iran is enriching uranium at about 60% purity, already much higher than the 3.67% limit under the original deal. But 90%? Well, that's a bomb level purity. It's not just a threat, it's a warning to the West. Don't push us into the corner or we'll change the rules of the game. And here's where it gets even more intense. Now, if Iran quits the NPT, it won't have to allow international nuclear inspections anymore. That means zero visibility for watchdogs like the IAEA. Nobody would ever know what Iran is doing in its nuclear facilities. And that, my friend, is a red flag, not just for Europe or US, but for Israel, the Arab world, and global market. Oil prices could skyrocket, tensions could boil, and military options might suddenly be one on the table. So, what's the bigger picture here? The bigger picture is Iran feels betrayed. Ever since United States President Donald Trump pulled the US out of the nuclear deal in 2018, Iran says it's played nice, waiting for Europe to fix things. But now, with France, the UK, and Germany showing signs of frustration, Tehran says enough is enough. Let me tell you, this is no longer a quiet diplomatic disagreement, it's a full-blown nuclear standoff. Europe wants compliance, Iran wants respect, and the world? The world is holding its breath. Because when uranium hits 90%, the diplomacy is over and the danger begins.